With the salute to our flag, I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gene Shelley's back, huh?
That's good.
That's good to see. They got the floor done.
City what?
They must have got the floor done. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We don't have any minutes.
No minutes, I guess. like you were pretty deep in thought there.
Oh, just a busy day.
Again?
Again.
Byron gonna come back in this? Not on the agenda.
Not that I-
If I want to bring something up on that, when would that be?
Do what?
If I want to bring that up, when would that be?
I didn't do it after. You did it old business.
After whole business, okay.
I got my semi all back together this weekend.
You're what?
Oh, my Mac.
Oh,
I bought a water pump that wasn't Mac and I paid the price. Thinking, Ruth?
Yeah. Scott, do we pay our health insurance, Freedom's Claims and Blue Cross every month then? Okay. I didn't know if it was a buy-in or what.
Okay, we'll call for, have a motion to pay the accounts payable and payroll warrants.
So moved.
I second.
The first and second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, okay. And then that'll bring us to our attorney.
I don't think I have anything for you today. We did have our tax sale on February 11th. There weren't that many people there, but the sale, in my opinion, went really well. And so just gonna get that finished up. And as soon as I get the certificates of title from Sandra, I'll start the next one.
Good, thank you.
Cool, thanks.
Scott, you have some abatements?
Yep. There's 4 abatements there.
I make a motion that we approve abatements 02 and 04 through 07.
You need to sign them.
And first and second it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carry.
Like those roads that last about 2 days.
It's so bad going up to your place.
But I've been roads out north and in the same way.
Need moisture.
I don't know if you guys noticed,
Long Ridge Road, it's a mess.
paid the curb and gutter that the city had repaired on us. That's just a breakdown of what we do.
Tie it together. These vehicles to pieces.
Do we pay that to the city or do they pay that to the contractor?
City.
Not too bad, $35 a linear foot. Doesn't seem too bad when concrete's 130 yards.
Replaced quite a bit.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, it's $35 a linear foot, I see. I don't think that's too bad.
Did we just pay this
Yeah, he paid it.
Today.
today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I just showed you what it was.
You don't need any motion or anything on that, right?
Is that one? I have a Kansas Workforce One agreement. The last time it was approved was 2016, it's supposed to be every 4 years. They were slow getting it renewed. This is a copy of it. It's no cost to the county. You can read through it. It's just an agreement to let them come into the county to
To let him come in the county and,
work.
And work
Work with
on-
people.
I think I want to throw that.
I remember that.
And what do they do?
I think it's to help people find jobs, and it explains it in the first part.
I think we used to sign that every year, didn't we?
Every 4 years is what she says. Because of the pandemic, they're kind of behind on it. also provide like interns to find intern places.
Fiberglass my hood yesterday.
So you're part mechanic too, huh?
I dabble. I built over 34 motors.
Do we need a motion to sign this? We'll need a motion to sign that.
I move we approve the local workforce development Area 1 plan.
I second it.
Okay, then first and second to approve the local workforce development area 1 plan. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and opposed? Okay, motion will carry.
The red tab is where you need to sign.
It's just-
That's all I have.
Okay, here on this old business, last week we talked with Byron on those 5-gallon jugs. And I talked to a couple of people over on that end of the town that sell them and what have you. And after talking to them, I don't see where we could really charge them anymore for them. You know, they're already being charged the same as everybody else. So I don't know how we could actually put an extra charge on those 5-gallon jugs.
Was it the 5-gallon jugs or 2.5-gallon jugs he was talking
I
about?
think it was both.
Both? Okay.
But like he says, say Nutrien probably brings in maybe 100 or so, and the next guy brings in 3 or 4, and some guys just dispose of them wherever they want. But I think it's all trash, and like for instance Nutrien, they pay their regular trash, and then they're going to have to pay extra for these. So I personally think it's just leave it as where we're at. I don't know what you guys think.
I think it's the fact that the chemicals are in them, why we have to do it a different way.
Well, they have to rinse them 3 times and remove the lids from them before they bring them out there. Anyway, so it just seems to me that if I don't know how you would go about charging one person and not the next. You know what I mean? So, for instance, restaurants, they use them 5-gallon jugs also. And they just throw theirs in the trash but
So 2.5-gallon jugs are 30 a ton. We were looking at a 25% or 25 cent per jug is what I've got written down.
25 cents.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that, do you think?
Well, we're not breaking a law by charging more. It's, the reason they wanna do it is taking way more time to take care of those 25 jugs. Or the plastic jugs. Plus they're filling our landfill a lot faster. They take a lot of room. So Nutrien doesn't want to pay it. Yet all the landowners in Cheyenne County, when we gotta dig another hole, they're gonna pay a lot of money to dig a hole.
That's true.
And all we're trying to do is make it fair for everybody. The little old lady that brings out one bag of trash a week, and she's paying $15 or $20, whatever the city charges, to dump her one bag. And Nutrien, if they have to pass the quarter on to their consumer, pass it on.
My thought is if it's gonna fill the landfill up quicker, that's not a real bad rate. But I'm also concerned that people will put them in regular bags and we'll have trash everywhere.
Yeah, they,
Well, that's gonna happen no matter what.
Right.
You charge them to bring tree limbs out or something, they
Right.
dump them in my road ditch right out there on our ground.
I know.
And they throw trash over the,
This is the Finley
There.
ground.
yeah,
There's 5 bags out there.
they throw them over the bridge.
Hey,
We had it thrown over the overpass. There was a couch, a chair,
Yep.
like they gutted a trailer and just dumped it over the overpass.
what do you think?
well, I'm kinda on the fence. I agree with Roger and I agree with you, so. I think that if we're gonna put those jugs out there and there's a whole bunch of jugs, we need to account for it, otherwise we will fill up the pit faster. But on the same side of the coin, I'm sitting here going, different people, you know, if they put it in their black trash bag, you just don't know what's gonna be in there, so. But I have no trouble with the 25 cents a jug, just because of the simple fact that we're gonna fill up a little bit faster, but leave it up to you guys what you think.
Well, like I say, to me, I think it'd be unfair charge, but that's just my feeling.
They can't be recycled. We just gotta go into the, I mean, I'm not supposed to ask questions, but
No, that's questions.
I'm curious about the.
If it's had chemical in it, you can't recycle it.
So they've got to go into the landfill and there's no.
I wasn't here last time. What's the volume we're talking?
What? I don't think he talked about volume, did he?
Well, like Byron said, they'll bring in sometimes, say, 100 jugs. And with the weight, the way we charge out at the landfill is by weight. And so 100 jugs, they might have to pay $2 for 100 of them. But, seems to me like he'd just be asking for more work, because then he's got to go count them.
Well, and he also has to patrol it, and that's my biggest problem with charging anything out there, because he's got to patrol it. And first time I was in here, we had a C&D guy from Goodland trying to dump out there, and we said you can't dump out there. Then we found it later. So, but.
You want to think about it some more, or do you just?
We already told him to do that, didn't we? No?
You tabled it.
We tabled it? Let me ask a few farmers around if that's okay. You careful.
And table it again till
Yeah,
next meeting?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Okay, well, we'll table that again till next meeting. Then does anybody else have anything on old business? No? tell you what.
That appreciation deal, set the
I had rubber gloves on when I did that too.
What, you get a diesel on you or what?
It's the nose cone of that Mac, the wind just, so you gotta sand it down, make sure put it on there, it works really good, but it's hard on your hand, you gotta do it outside. I got a phone call that Bobby had his tractor out there, so I went and checked it, I was just like, jeez, that's along that nice road.
Yeah.
Let me see, Brett.
You can scroll back and forth on that. There's 5 different bags.
Who gave you that pictures? Or you-
I went and took them. Hi, Amanda.
Hey. Morning, guys.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm fine.
Good. I was hopeful I would have a little bit of information on the state. They always send out the changes in ag use valuations.
Okay.
They're supposed to get it out by the end of the month, and I haven't seen it yet. But I'm here to let you guys know valuation notices go out tomorrow in the mail. Residential, commercial have went up significantly statewide. Statewide is seeing 15 to 25%, and we are seeing a very strong 10 to 20% in Cheyenne County. So.
And you said that's residential?
Residential and commercial, yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, because I'm sure there'll be lots of people that will have questions and be unhappy, so.
I think.
Yeah, usually I have a sigh of relief when valuation notices go out, and this year I just pit in my stomach.
So it'd be added how much percent?
20.
10 to 20.
10 to 20, wow, that's a big hike.
But it's statewide, I mean, it's, we're seeing it everywhere, you know?
Prices, everything's sold around here for it.
So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I'm sure there'll be lots of people with questions and not happy, but there's a method to our madness. We don't just, I like to joke and say we just have a dartboard back there and we throw darts, but that's not the way it works. But that's what some people think, that's what we do. And so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that,
Okay, well, thank you.
yep.
Thanks, Amanda.
Have a good day.
Dawn will be in here in a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna top this off quick.
What time's that deal for Dave? It's in here today, isn't it?
It's in here, yeah.
Good for.
What's that?
Dave's deal.
Dave's reception, is it? What time is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I got it on my phone, I couldn't find it, I don't know where it went.
I may have mine on mine. I'm not sure. Thank you.
I got it, I can't find it.
Well, Can't remember whether it's 1:30 or 2.
2 o'clock sounded like,
2
to me,
o'clock?
was right, but
2 to 4.
2 to 4, yeah.
Oh, Kelly had me put it on Facebook, but I can't find. Email. While you're waiting, I'll go ask.
But they can compact those containers, can't they? I mean,
Yeah, he runs over them with that,
That old house.
Whatever you wanna call it.
the compact.
What's that?
yeah.
That old house of mine.
2:30 to 4:30.
did you hear Roger?
2:30 to 4:30.
2:30 to 4:30. I might be able to get
I
back.
don't think I can appreciate him that long.
That's why it's come and go.
Oh, okay. Basketball tonight.
Yeah, Ellis.
It's here.
Yeah. Well, I walked out in front of my yard. I think my daughter made a decision. There's a rock chalk Jayhawk in my yard.
Okay, you.
They told me yesterday that 7 out of the 10 top 10 teams and ranked teams in basketball got beat
Oh, really?
over the weekend. And 2 of the other 3 didn't play.
Hello.
Hello, Don. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I just have one small thing that I wanted to swing by you guys. So this is a account statement on one of our prepay people. And it just shows all the ins and outs. This person moved from St. Francis to Colby, you can see on that bottom line. So they closed their account and they wrote a refund check for $947.59, but that overdrew. Because if you look up on March 20th, they wrote a check for $186.14 and they didn't put that into the formula, so it didn't calculate it. So when they wrote the refund check, they over-refunded. So this fund, and this was back in 2020, so we're not gonna be able to recoup this $187.14. So what I would like to do is just transfer $187.14 from our county general over under fund.
Is it 186.14?
Yeah, sorry, $186.14.
Okay.
From our county general over under fund to this prepay fund, just to zero it out and get rid of it and clean it up. But I didn't want to do that without your guys' approval since it's county general money.
And you can't recoup it?
It was our mistake.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's what I say.
I guess I could call them in Colby and say, hey, we over refunded you 2 years ago, pay us back. But I don't know for $186 if that's really,
It's coming out over under fund, you said? and what
yes,
was the other one?
county general.
Okay.
It's just our miscellaneous. I'm just trying to clean up this fund line.
Yeah.
And
If it's all right with the auditor, I don't have a problem.
Nor do I.
I don't think it,
I mean, I wouldn't know if
I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
And, I
Auditor's
mean,
gonna want it cleaned up anyway.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's just kind of been hanging out, and this is the way to clean it up is to,
Right, and since it's been out there 2 years.
right,
And it was a mistake on the county's part.
right, yeah, so we could take it out of my budget, we could take it out of,
out of your wages.
or yours. Because neither one of us was around in this time frame.
Keep talking, Roger.
So the county general over-under fund just seemed like a logical spot for me, but like I said, we could do it out of the treasurer budget or wherever you guys.
I think however you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did just a transfer sheet that just explains the 186 going from the county general miscellaneous fees to the advanced tax, which is this, to clean it up. So just at some point, if I can get all your guys' signatures on that so that I have.
Make a motion on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I move we transfer 186.14 from the general to
Advanced tax.
advanced tax.
A second.
First and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried to transfer that
Okay, awesome.
186. Y'all sign this?
Okay, perfect. And then I'll just get that from Scott and that's all I had, unless you guys have questions. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
It made me think of a story now. Back in the 70s, when they had, remember you're old, you're old now, remember, punch cards. You had a credit card, you bought something, you got at the end of the month, you got that little punch card that says do not fold, staple or mutilate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a song about, I tried to find a little ditty that somebody wrote. And this guy decided to get a credit card and try it out. He went and got a credit card, and he went to the local store and bought a couple of shirts for, I think it was $24 or something like that. And at the end of the month, he got a bill for $200-300. So he called the outfit and told them they made a mistake, that they overcharged him for his shirts. And they told him, no, computers do not make mistakes. He owed the money. And he kept getting this bill, and he kept getting angrier and angrier, and one day he got this card, and he folded it all up and took his jackknife, jabbed it all full of holes and sent it to him. He got a check for $1 million. They called him and said, we made a mistake, we would have paid you for that. He said, oh, computers do not make mistakes.
If you wanna take a break, I don't have anybody else that can call it.
Okay, we'll take a break for, well,
15, 20 minutes.
15 minutes.